Have you ever heard that statement, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree? And it can scare you because you're like, man, I don't want to become my parents. I don't want to become them. I don't even like them. If that's the case, this is the perfect video for you. Stay tuned. My name is Cyrus Ausar, and my mission is to embody the emotion of overcoming. I believe we all fight battles we hide from the world. My objective is to help you win those battles through perspective. Stay tuned. Have you ever heard that statement, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree? And it's some truth to it. The reason why it's truth is because these are the people that raised you for 18 years of your life. Some of us, that is. Some of us that had parents that was somewhat active. Even if it's not our parents, we can look at our environment that raised us to, we got a chance to carry on for ourselves or to live on our own. And the values that they teach us sculpt our personality today. So that's why they say the apple don't fall far from the tree, because this person's lifestyle, they taught us, and now we carry it on. But let me say this. It doesn't fall far from the tree if you allow it to stay there. If you self-reflect and you think, how can I fix myself? How can I be better than I was yesterday? And you do that every day, you will start to realize that that tree was on a hill. Because you the fruit, you fell and you rolled down the hill. Now you miles away from your parents. Miles away. You eat better, you work out better, you read, you do a whole lot of things that your parents never did, or the environment you grew up in never did. And that's because you started looking at yourself inwardly. Because you have to recognize your flaws. For example, I looked at the way my parents ate, and I ate like them. I looked at the way they talk, so I talked like them. And then I looked at the business, so I did like them, because that's where I learned. But I was looking at them and I was like, man, what they got, I don't want. I want to make it so much further than that. So what can I do to make it further than that? Let me fix these things. How do I fix something like my diet? You know, what is certain foods doing to me? So I started looking at it and I started fixing it. Then I was like, you know, what education system do I got? How am I talking? What am I doing? I started really breaking myself down and rebuilding myself up in a better way. And as I did that, I realized I was distancing myself and going further and further and further. And this same thing will happen to you. As you get better and better and better, you will go further and further and further from a foundation that you don't agree with. Now, if you agree with the foundation, fine, just keep it moving. But if you don't agree with the foundation, that apple don't fall far from the tree, and you looking like, I don't want to be my parents, well, you look at how you're going to evaluate yourself. And how do you improve yourself? And as you do that, you will start distancing yourself from that tree from a negative light. If you want to look at it from a positive light, it's already ingrained in you. They already done taught you the lessons. But some of us that didn't grow up with those lessons have to teach ourselves. And that's how we get further. And I want to say that all the way around the board, because some of us grew up in foster care or grew up in the streets or grew up in whatever. Even if you grew up in the streets, your information may have came from drug dealers and pimps or prostitutes or whatever. Some people's game came from there. So if your information came from there, you can still better yourself. You can still be like, yo, I don't want to do this. How do I fix this? How do I get this? How do I get more money? How do I do it the legal way? How do I not hurt people in my behavior? And as you keep asking yourself them questions and keep answering them, you'll see yourself progressing. It's a slow process, but you ain't got nothing but time. So as this thing happens, you'll see these transitions happen, and you'll see you will not be that apple that didn't fall far from the tree if you don't want to be, or if you want to be, that is. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would like to hear your story about what do you do differently than your parents that is better. Please share that with me. Also, follow me on Instagram and social media in the description box below. Thank you for your time.